Oh, hi guys, it's Bundengese here. This is Connekt Media, Botshilu Private Hospital, and today we're gonna have so much fun. Wa bona hore le nna ka mkhokeng tseng ka teng. Ha o bone bile ke jilele mablomo hore at least nyana ba khona re bang khabise no wa bona re felletse re utlwa monate. E re ke ska senya nako. E re ke thome ka o dumedisa. Bathong trovela le kae?
Gore gona le kae.
Yeah, no, go utlwile Zulu ka mola and then le ka moka re ke Setebele ne? And then ka mo ke and then ka mola Zulu. So ke Zulu Spedi thing, eh?
The spade happening na.
So let's start here. Let me start this side. Just introduce yourself to our viewers. Today,
Good day, viewers. My name is Kidibodi Mahlangu. I'm a registered nurse in surgical being.
All right, Mama.
Oh, good day, viewers. And my name is Stella Mapena. I'm a pediatric nurse sister.
Sorry, let's go back. Inge?
I'm a pediatric nurse.
Okay, before get like
Okay, pila ki sister yabana.
Kinyaka lona le fokolela le fancy lela.
Yes.
Also, so pila.
Pediatrics, yeah, simply means children.
Serious?
Yes.
Re tlo tsena mo yona tabe di themetse tse difficult tse. Mama le kae?
Re teng le kae.
You can also introduce yourself to our viewers today.
Okay, my name is Megira Tlhoko. I'm a registered nurse working in the neonatal intensive care unit.
Enge?
Neonatal intensive care unit.
Ashiwe engwe mama le yona e tlhatlhamole ha nyane nyana.
Okay, ko rona re tlhokomela bana ba banyane di premature unit premature babies up to 1 month.
Oh, ba le ba o tla ka di 3 months le di 4 months
Time, yes.
Oh, re tlo dumbela le mo yona ma.
Okay.
My good sir, you can also introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, good day viewers. My name is Clement Gaba. I'm a high care nurse.
Okay, before dumbela mo di temeng tsela tsa lona tsela tse fancy, now it's in and ke rata go botsa question ke believe gore ke lo tse dintsi tse leng gore ngelele di mama nke o tshamekela banyana mama I think maybe nke o represent o tsona le Caster Semenya o represent go lefatshe like mama nke o tshwara sethunyana o le police mara nke o le lawyer mara so why nursing like ke interesting ka nursing why nursing out of everything? Let me start here.
It's very interesting. Seeing an unwell patient getting well again, it's so fulfilling. It's such a great feeling. Yes. So this is the best profession ever. I think it's more than most of the professions.
Wow. Mama, for you?
For me, also, I become happy looking after people, when they are very, very sick, especially in the neonatal care unit. And then from seeing this baby, he's a small baby, and then later on, he's quite big, he's able to look around. That really makes me happy. And I also like to care about people. Nursing is about caring. So I feel good, it fulfills me when I care about people and they become well.
Okay, and for you, Mama?
Yeah, actually very true what they are saying. Nursing for me, it's a calling. Not everyone can actually be a nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah, as it also requires that you become resilient because it's not an easy one. But yeah, seeing somebody who was actually very sick and then having to be part of their journey when they go through recovery,
yes,
is actually remarkable.
For you?
Yeah, nursing is a very unique profession.
Yeah.
Because you get to interact with the patient, the family, and at the end you interact with the whole community. And that one thing makes you feel proud to say, at least I gave my best in doing this.
Yeah.
And then the reflection that I get from the community is good and is positive.
And I made a difference
And then I
in the
made a difference in
community.
that.
Yes, yeah.
So the question is, I want to tshware phone. So the question di teng ka mane mara he re ntse re bolela bjana hona le tse di nnetseng ditla.
Yes.
So before re ya go pele abe na personally nna ke itse di ding ya nursing e le ya batho ba basadi. So ke nyaka understand like o dumbela bjang cause ke na wa bona ape he ke bona okay personally he ke bona monna ele nurse ke nahana hore cause hore mo South Africa or not only mo South Africa mo lefatsheng we re na le basadi re na le banna we have gays and lesbians so if ke bona nurse ya monna ke na lo nahana hore maybe Like, you understand, ne?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
maybe gay,
Yeah.
you know?
But, I think
So-
misconception.
That's so. Yeah,
I think, well, it's a female-dominated career. Ne?
okay, thank you. Kopela let's up.
It's a female-dominated.
Dominated, not hore kiaba.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
It's not only for female.
Yes.
Only dominated by female.
Thank you, sir. It's one the venture drivers who dominate one, but I'm saying I read.
I read.
Amen.
So we do find male nurses.
Yes.
And then they are very good nurses.
Yeah.
As well. You understand? Yeah, they are very good nurses as well. So this misconception to say no, it's only female, only a career. Male nurses are there, and then they are here to dominate as well.
Okay.
Make a difference in the career.
And lo nyalana ba nyalana because I have a friend.
Yeah.
Ba thumile ba le ko sekolong jigi monna ke nurse mosadi le na ke nurse ba tsoga bo botlhe ba ye mmereko.
Same to
Same to
him.
my wife is a nurse.
It's a nice-
So I was right, ba nyalana. He ba nnetse ba operator ka mo di hotong ka mo la boshiu ba le thu ba bonda so mara.
No, it's because we can see this person is caring.
Yeah.
You know, nursing is a caring profession.
Yeah.
Yes. So
And
you
there are caring men out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. Yes.
and personally I think ho monate hore lona le nyalane le le di nurse wa itse why. I once dated this lady, she was a nurse ne ha class spanning re ntse mo la raja and I ka re itse re hona le batho ba le ba ileng hore nama bona ba irata ele half done. So he can say ke ha mola a kere nna intse izo madi and then umpotsa ka di operation umpotsa ka hore ne ba operator mamma ba mo khaila ba semetseng a ke baletse go e handlela ke itse ke fetso khora ka re le relationship e ka e fetsa because o ga re motho ha na timing. I mean o ka se
Bolela ka madi, wena ka
Wena ka
botjha.
ane ke a bona a tswa madi ele banong ke a di bona gore mara and ho peile eno o ga re sebete sa se hang so ga re but what are some of the challenges tse long gore mo profession ya lona le kopana le tsona whether e ka ba ka patient or mo mmerekong fela in general, what are some of the challenges tse long gore le kopana le tsona and how do you handle them? Re ka thoma ka wena mama.
Okay, usually, especially in neonatal ICU,
Yeah.
the challenges tsa rona, for example, ke bopapa.
Okay.
Remember,
Rona
remember a baby kwa batho ba babedi ba tlhaloganya. Yeah, papa o tlhokwa thata. He has to be there. But ba bangata, you'll find that they are afraid, especially when they see a small baby. Right?
Yeah.
Those are the challenges. And you'll find that the mother needs the husband to be there or the partner to be there.
A kgone mo tshwara ka
a kgone ba mo tshwara ka letsogo because
Yeah.
it's shocking to see a very small baby for the first time,
Yeah.
especially under all those pipes. It's very shocking. So you need somebody to hold you with a hand, to be together, not to be alone. So those are some of the challenges. But what we do, we normally encourage the fathers to say, no, you are part of this. Come, we'll walk with you. Don't
Yeah.
worry. We need you also to be there for the baby, and the mother also needs you to be there. Yes.
ska etsa gore mmereko wa hae o be boima wena o no etsa ngwana fela o tshwantse ngwana a tle mo lefatsheng wena o tjele fatshe
Aha.
tshwantse ha screama mola o be da
O be teng,
o mo tshware ka letso gore baby it's okay la ka o roha cause we know gore he ba deliver hey ba tla o roha o tla o botsa ka mokgwa o tlhoileng and ke tlo nyaka le ntlhalosetse tabe gore why o tla o botsa ka mokgwa o tlhoileng ka teng so go important gore la ntse o tlhoile or I love you too baby
Yes.
ngwana ha tla mola then le enjoy ya bo botlhe so for you mama the challenges and
The challenges is, that we are facing is also the stigma from the community.
Yeah.
You know, people think like nurses are cruel. And then as much as we say we are caring, but there are some people that believes that if you are a nurse, you're not that caring. And then now, because of what we're facing
Yeah.
in the government, some government entities, you understand, for the lack of resources,
Yes.
the understaffing, and the other problems that people might be facing.
Yes.
You know, the people are coming with that conception, okay, nurses, they will put you there on the bench for the whole day and not care about you. And then, like, you'll go to the hospital, like the elderly people, the geriatrics, when
Yes.
they go to
Hey,
the hospitals.
geriatrics.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like that one when she say pediatrics.
and ke tlo di berekisa
It's like our especially the Africans, they believe that if you go to the hospital, that means your time is ending.
Okay.
You're going to die. You understand? So people do have those concepts looking at us, and then we are like, we are here. We are caring. We are here for
Here
you.
for
And
you,
people, they see
yes.
less nurses like little monsters. Some other people. That
Oh,
is a
yeah.
great challenge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we are not like that. We are the
Yes.
most caring people.
Yeah, about tabaka injection.
Yes.
For you, Mama.
This pet. Okay. Yeah. Another thing for us, nursing is actually quite demanding,
Yes.
emotionally as well as physically. So we do experience some stresses like from work pressure and also burnout at some point.
Yes.
That is why it's actually very important for us to also, prioritize self-care. Yeah, so that we'll be able to actually take care of our patients and give them a good care that they desire.
Okay, and for you, sir?
Yeah, about the challenges, I'm going to add on her statement. The exhaustion that we get with our job. But fortunately, we do have programs inside the hospitals that cater for nurses.
Yeah.
They say, no, what stresses do you have? Like debriefing. What we debrief, like especially with after doing a very mentally exhausting procedure.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Yeah, we do come down and debrief, and then they at least try and relieve us our stresses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like losing a patient.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we are very caring. It's also strenuous to us as much as it is strenuous to the
For
family.
the family, yes.
Yes, when they come here, they think that we are okay. And normal, we are not okay. We just lost the patient. And remember, our aim is to
Save life.
save lives.
Yeah.
Yes.
And to care.
Yes, and to care.
Because I was about to ask that question, or when you lose a patient, it's a hardly feel young. So I'm happy that you also
And
answered.
just to add on,
Yes.
patients at times, they
Yeah.
become our family members also.
Yes.
We become close to them. You'll find that, let's say, for example, I'm a nursing sister looking after this baby. You'll find that most of the time, maybe I look after this baby for a week and I get used to that baby or to the
Yes.
mother. And then when we lose that baby or that patient, it also affects me.
Yeah.
It affects me because already I was used to him. I know him. I was talking to that baby and the relatives. So when they lose, they feel the pain. I also feel the pain as a nurse. Yes.
Okay, guys, we're still having fun, but how feel or papa no, because chance batsa my way lo tlhaba ka injection we lo no sa batho dipilisi. So all right, but can you also share a memorable experience e long gore e editse gore o feel gore a wa itse keng Spanish ka se important?
There are quite many
Yeah.
in my 20 plus years of being a nurse.
Yeah, it was engi?
Yes, 20 plus.
Almost kala mos.
Like a dumbbell, like
Kala dumbela. Yeah.
yes, there are quite many. And then I remember there was a time where like the patient was like, okay, with me, I use my communication. Remember, being a patient, it's stressful
Yes.
for a patient to be here.
Yeah.
Eh? So I'm a very public person, and I like, if I can say that.
Yes.
Like the patient needs that calm, therapeutic environment for them to recuperate, right? So when the patient was stressed and then stressing about the nature of the operation and the diagnosis, I could like talk to that patient until that patient understands and then accept the prognosis, accept what is happening in her life.
Yes.
And then to me that was like, wow, that patient was on the verge of giving up. But I personally could assist the patient.
Okay, and for you, Mama?
Yeah, for me, especially in our department, it's when a baby is really very, very sick. Yeah, very, very sick, and according to my experience, you realize that this baby is not gonna make it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not gonna make it. It's so bad, and you have to face the parents. It's not an easy thing. But what I've realized, we don't have to give up. We have
Yes.
to do our best.
Yes.
Because at times with babies, you'll find that this one is not gonna make it, and all of a sudden the baby turns up and he makes it. and that really makes us feel good and proud, especially when the baby is active and really makes it, and goes home, Yeah.
Wow. And for you?
Yeah, that is actually very true. And yeah, also in my years of experience, also working in ICU, seeing a child that is actually very, very, very sick,
Yes.
and seeing that the chances are actually like, there's almost no chance. But seeing them walking out of that door, and some of them today, you meet them at the malls, they are 8 years old. It's the most rewarding. Yeah.
Kore mo lebeletse gore gape o phela ka nna o phela ka nna nke se nna yes
Just know that you had an impact.
yes you played a big role yes
Made a difference.
And not give up, coming to the
Yes.
same situation
Yes.
every day, but still keeping up, the spirit and do what you have to do. So
yeah and then for you sir
Yeah, working in high care and ICU, sometimes the families, they lose hope.
yeah
Very,
Easily.
so we as nurses, we try and talk to them.
Yes.
To tell them, no, don't give up, and there's still hope. And then if you see that patient walking out, going to the ward, and finally going home, that thing makes you feel, I'm here for the reason.
yes all right so this is my last question but ke nyaka gore re tlhatlhamolole nyana so because you're working for Botshilu and I think maybe some of you've been here for nakonyana etel so I want to know how does Botshilu Private Hospital support professional growth and development for their staff and also I want you to sell Botshilu to the community and yeah let's start with you sir.
Okay, for personal development, we have our clinical facilitator,
Yes.
who facilitate like training around the hospitals.
Yes.
We do there are different projects like the BLS. We do the what do you call things around?
In-service training.
All the in-service training.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the one that we don't have, they send us outside, or they call outside companies to come and teach us different things. And then another thing, they collaborated with some colleges, nursing colleges,
Yes.
and the universities for the placement of their students to come and do practicals in our hospital.
Okay. And for you, Mama?
I've seen in my years of being here at Botshilu, I've seen them hiring nurses in higher positions. And then this week, what happened? Okay, it was last week when I was so excited. I saw one of our security guards now. He is now in the admin. It's
growth,
fulfilling.
yes.
It's growth. It's
Yes.
something that this person has these capabilities. Let us teach him something else, and then it helps a lot. And then now the other junior staff members go into higher position, like being a unit manager in the place that we've been working on. They apply, they go the same route as everyone, interviews and whatever. But when they take them, it's much growth for everyone, and it's so inspiring for us seeing that they care about us and they care about our growth.
Wow. For you, Mama?
Yeah. And the other thing, I'm so happy because now at our hospital, I see the student nurses coming here for training.
Yes.
Yes, that makes me really happy that really our hospital slowly it's growing.
Yes.
And that makes me happy because it's job opportunities for the young upcoming nurses. And we encourage these young girls to say, you know what, this is a rewarding profession. It's a calling. Go on. We encourage them. We are there. We also do on-job training to make sure that we get these nurses to be strong, resilient nurses, with good communication skills, because one of the things as a nurse, you have to be a good communicator.
Yes.
Because you really talk a lot with the family members, the doctors, the allied healthcare workers. Remember, it's a team effort. You can't do it alone. You see, so also important to teach these young nurses communication.
Okay, and
Yeah, with regard to the trainings, I think they've just said a lot. Yeah, but another thing that I can actually just add is that Botshilu Hospital, it's a heart of our people. where we are centered, we have to give, our best skill and knowledge and also care to our people in the surrounding. They don't have to now
Community.
go
Far.
far
Yes.
to follow that care that they
The career.
Yeah. So we brought it right here
In the heart of
within their
Shoshanguva.
Yes.
The heart of Shoshanguva, yes.
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 Egasi,
Yeah.
silethe egasi.
No, but not for now. Yeah.
And another thing, we do this mentorship program whereby senior nurses, they
Yes.
mentor new hired nurses in our hospital. They teach them different nursing things.
Etiquettes
Yeah,
and
etiquette
values.
and
And
values.
values of
Yeah, in so
nursing.
doing,
Yeah.
that's
And
another thing.
management skills as
Management
well.
skills as well, yeah.
Wa bona nna ke khalenyana ke na le botshelo le no before shoota ne ke lwalanyana ne ka fila gore no nka se kgone go spana ke lwala so ba nzamile ba ntshwara ka e simple nna ke tlwaetse yona le body ino
Yeah.
ke makala ba tlisa le e nngwe gape ba re no ashi so wa bona ebile ba engwetse le ka di-capital letters ba re before meals
Yeah.
so he re fetsa o shoota mo cause re ilo ja before ke ja 30 minutes before ke ja tshwanetse ke no wa bona ba re tlhokometse and
Yes.
my wife se la tlhakatlhakana so last week ra motlisa mo so le care ba mo fileng yona so ke bona so I understand what you say so now we're celebrating you, as nurses, we're celebrating you. But what can you say about nursing day? Or nurses day, nursing day. Nurses day, yes. Yes. So what can you say about it?
It's a very important day for us.
Yeah.
It's a day where we get like being recognized and celebrated, for me to
Yes.
say that. And there is this phrase that I hate so much
Yeah.
when they say the nurses has went to dogs or something like that. Is that day when now we come out and say, with us we go and kick that dog and take our profession back. We are the
Yes.
best.
We would really. Mama?
Yes, it's a very important day.
Yes.
Yeah, because on this day we are really appreciated. Yeah, the hospital want to say, guys, you matter a lot to us.
Yes.
Yeah, normally you'll find that they give us gifts, At Botshilu Hospital, I remember last day they give us blankets.
Okay.
Just to say when you reach home, feel warm, yes, it's winter, you're doing your best, yeah. The other year they gave us some cutlery, to say, go and eat and look well after yourself, So Botshilu management really cares for its nurses. They make sure that we feel valued on that Nurses Day. Yes.
So no mama ntho e bolelang wa bone ke thoma lo blusha wa bona so go ra re pila le ka tšhono ba ile le fa something and since I'm here
Yeah.
I mean like
Definitely.
it's only fair and right gore whatever e ba ile ikriang le nna ke dumbele
So,
Our
our HR with our matron, they make sure that we get something.
and ba etla ke tla be ke ba tshwere mo so I'm gonna
Yes.
get something then my brother are fetse ke jaetse gift le nna
On the Nurses Day issue,
Yeah.
nursing is a calling.
yeah man
And then when you are being called, you must respond. So
yes
when we are here, we responded to the calling. We are nurses today.
yeah
And then when we are being recognized on this day of Nurses Day,
Mm.
we feel happy to say at least they can see the hard work that we are doing.
Yes, and it motivates you to keep on doing the good work that you're doing,
Yes. The appreciation motivate us to do more and to
Yes.
do good.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it's not even about the gift.
Yes.
Let me just say that a simple thank you goes a long way.
Yes, it says a lot,
So,
yes.
yes,
Yeah.
It's the thought behind it.
Yeah.
That counts, yes.
Yeah, it's one of to treat the patient ka tsatsi le a tswang ka lona a o lebele matlong a o tshwara ka letso a re o itse keng thank you so much for your care it warms gore le lore you are having a bad day na it brings that smile
It
so
brightens you.
yeah it brightens your day
Yeah.
but thank you so much ke tlo le tloela le tsamaeng lo spana but one last question how do you deal with difficult patients because bateng How do you deal with them?
Approach.
Yes.
Approach.
Yeah.
Remember, when the patient is difficult,
Yeah.
he or she has got his own concepts, his own beliefs,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that, or maybe his own problems that he couldn't deal with,
Yes.
and he thinks that we are at fault of doing anything. You understand? So how you approach the
Yes.
person, it matters most. And then how you handle it, how you conduct yourself. Remember, as much as we are so caring to patients, but patients as well cannot come to us and maybe abuse us verbally, whatever. Get away. We always get a way of taming and then diffusing
Yes.
the situation. So how we approach the patient is how we win with patients.
Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's also very important to be actually sympathetic with the patient. Remember, a patient, when he comes here or she comes here, they are actually already in a stressful situation.
Yes,
and others are anxious, and other people hate hospitals, but now he finds himself in a situation where he has to be where he doesn't want to be. So we have to find a way to get through them. And for us, it's really to be patient and then to
Yes.
understand where the frustration actually comes from. Yeah.
Okay, Mama.
Yeah, it's very true. The other thing, you have to find out, why is he difficult?
Oh, yes.
What is the problem?
Yes.
You know, a person cannot just be difficult. There must be something that's making him difficult. Maybe he's frustrated, his pain level is not well managed. You know, that's why he's difficult. So we need to find out what is the problem, you know. And then also the other thing, especially for the ones that are violent, some patients can be very violent.
Yes, yes.
We need to involve the security to come and help
And
us.
assist, yes.
Involve the doctor. Remember, we are a team, you know. So we can call all those people to come also and assist us after finding out what is the problem. Why is this guy like this? You know?
Tlhabe injection a
Yes.
robala nya. Fokotse bohale. Yes. Wa e bona tabeng.
Yeah, you know, in our profession, we are empathetic and sympathetic.
Yes.
And you know, a patient and the family, if you become transparent with everything, explain every procedure,
Yes.
you understand, make them understand what's happening. Sometimes their anger or becomes lowered
Yes.
by understanding the situation. To say, here, no, there's no one to be blamed.
Yes.
We are all in this thing together. We must help each other.
Each other.
Yes.
You understand? And then by helping each other, we are going to win at the end.
All right, no, thank you so much. We're celebrating you, and what we can say, go ahead, continue doing the great job that you're doing, and may God bless you. May God bless you, guys. So I'm just gonna let you go. Let's injection. But thank you for let's and then let on le nna fatshe mo le mpotse le spirisa di gift because ke nyaka. So re le tleleng le vaya bona lo tshina sibane sa lona. Connekt Media sibundengese, we learning and we celebrating our nurses today. Thank you so much for watching, but ara fetsa re tsia break he re boa ke thabe ke tshwere ba bang a re spane. Oh yeah. Welcome back, guys. If you've just joined us, you're not late or early for panel ya rona ya bobedi. Sibundeng as a Connekt Media podcast. We're still having fun at Botshilu Private Hospital, and we're celebrating our nurses today. So no gets already nurses happy management. Hey, fella, I'm blessed, young. You can see the beauty next to me. But anyway, let me start this side. Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Good day, Sbu. I'm the matron Marisa, and I'm the matron of Botshilu Private Hospital. So pleased to meet you.
Okay. Mama?
Afternoon, Sbu.
Awuzweke?
Thank you for being with us.
Awuzweke?
So my name is Kinelo Muholo, and I'm the HR manager for the hospital.
Okay. Mama?
Hi, Sbu.
Okay.
My name is Virginia, a church officer at Caption Botshilu Private Hospital.
Okay. Mama?
Yebo, Sbu.
Nivukile?
Sivukile.
Yeah, akizwa ukubolekisa Zulu mama. Kuri nona ron miyobolela Zulu.
Yakhuluma ngiyabuka speak.
Okay. Yeah, you can also introduce yourself to our viewers.
I'm Gugunala. I'm a midwife at maternity ward here at Botshilu Private Hospital.
Why bona byanong e thomile tabela. You said you are what, Mama?
Midwife. Midwife.
Rona ra understand the midwife ka tselanyana e itseng wa bona, Mama. Maybe can you please explain hore midwife, what do you mean?
A midwife is a professional somebody who help the pregnant women throughout the pregnancy, from conception, all the way up to a delivery, up to when the mother leaves the hospital with a bundle of joy.
Oh, okay. Now I thought or maybe second, third wife, somebody, like the Zuma stuff, you understand, So at least I think they understand now. If they hear this word next time, they'll be able to understand. So now, I ask everyone this question because it's very important for me to ask this question. Ne? HR, matron. Like you could have done so many things. And you decided to do this. You decided to be a nurse. Like, why? Let me start with you. Why? I mean, like, flight attendant, but flight what?
Of course, I mean,
It's
the princess at Dubai, but anyway, I still collab. So look, there are a lot of professions out there.
Yes.
But I think for me, it matched my personal values and my personality and sort of who I am as an individual.
Yes.
I love working with people. I love seeing people do better.
Yes.
So then I asked myself, what sort of field or career would, enable me to still do that, on a day-to-day basis? And for me, HR was the one. So passion for people, loving to see people do better. I think that's who I am.
Okay, and for you, ma'am?
Well, for me, it's I think it's true what Camille was saying. It's very much a personality thing. I'm a caring person. Since I can remember, I always want to fix everything. Whether it's people, whether it's things, but I want to fix things. And, I think when I decided to go and study nursing, my aim was to fix the sick people out there and to have better outcomes and even be able to be there for my family. It obviously got bigger than I thought it was going to be, but up to today, I'm very happy that I chose this profession. It's absolutely a privilege to be a nurse.
And for you, Mama?
Yeah, I concur with my colleagues. It's more of a nurturing thing.
Yes.
I love taking care of people and I'm more on the happier side.
Mm.
That's why I couldn't do ICU anything.
Yes.
I'm more jolly, so helping women because they're not really sick, but they're just expecting a beautiful thing. So helping them throughout that.
Okay.
I decided on midwifery.
All right. Mama?
This has been a very quiet journey. Being a nurse, it's all about having the relationship with your fellow patient, giving hope. I call it a restoring field, restoring profession, because those people that come here, they come here being very hopeless. They come here being very helpless. So we are responsible to restore all that to them. So working hand in hand and in contact with them, it's a very incredible journey. So it's nice to see someone else being healed, being happy, and being better than they can before.
Okay. So for you to be in this profession, you must be beautiful or it's a halam because obviously Botshilu, like everyone is beautiful here. So I mean, like, I want to understand, do you also look at the appearance? What?
Beauty and brains is the criteria.
Oh, beauty and the brains.
I'm kidding, guys, but
okay.
We have beautiful people in and around Soshanguve, so hey, they will obviously end up working here. Am I right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. if you're talking about beauty, when I worked at previous hospitals, and I've got 30 years experience in this.
Yes.
So it's quite some time.
Yes.
And when I arrived here, I've never seen so many beautiful people in one place. And actually, actually, last year I had my mom being admitted here
Yes.
as preferred hospital. I chose her to come here.
Yes.
And she couldn't, she said everybody here could have been flight attendants or some models. Because people, I must say, we've got the most beautiful nurses and people here, inside and out. So that's true.
Remember, the first impression counts.
Yeah.
Imagine
Oh,
if we are
yeah.
not like this.
Yeah.
How would you put your faith and say, I will come out being healed in this situation? So you must rest assured and say, I will be healed.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes, bolwetse bo bo tshwereng, a bo tlhoke kalafi. You just get here and ba romela a nurse to you, and then you just look at the nurse, then you are healed.
Better.
Hallelujah.
That's true.
All right, to the HR manager, ne?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What qualities do you look for when hiring a new staff at Botshilu Private Hospital? What qualities do you think?
Well, besides beauty,
Besides beauty, because we already covered that one.
Guys,
It's
that's
obvious.
That's a joke. But anyway, look, I think it's been a sentiment that's been echoed in most of the conversation.
Yeah.
Passion for a lot of us have certificates, but the passion for the people.
Yes.
It's a calling. You can tell when somebody is just doing this because they had no other option, and that will go or translate in how they treat your patients. You'll get complaints, da 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 da. So we honestly try to see the passion, throughout our interview stages. Even when we do our references, we try to see what did you do, above the call of duty,
Yes.
for your patients, for your hospital, etc. Because this is one of those jobs where you do not need matron to come and tell you that you need to do 1, 2, 3. You have to get up and sometimes see a situation and in your, confined regulations, do what you need to do to support and save our patients. So for us, qualifications, passion, definitely. And you have to understand our environment. We're very unique.
Yes.
Love Soshanguve with its challenges and be willing to stay with us. Yeah.
Okay, to the matron, what initiatives does Botshilu Private Hospital undertake in ensuring the highest standard of patients' care?
So every year, we try different initiatives, but I'm just taking for this year, for instance. I've got a unit manager team, and the unit manager team are the team that's basically managing the nurses on per unit. So we would get a day together, and they would bring some quality initiatives to the floor. These quality initiatives are straight from the units, meaning they get information from their sisters or their nurses and say, listen, this year we want to focus on this. This is a quality. This is where the gaps are. They would bring it to a day that we like tomorrow. We've actually got this day where they're going to present what initiatives do they have for this year. What do they want to implement that's going to make the standards and the quality in the hospital better. So that's something we try to drive. Internally in their own units, they also have the same initiatives. I attended one initiative last week, which was brilliant from our pediatric ward, where a shift leader actually awarded her staff and printed her own certificates just to make the staff in her unit feel appreciated. So there's little things like that we really try to do and to get our quality up and everybody's buy-in, because remember you can roll out many quality initiatives. If you don't get the buy-in from the staff, it will never work.
Yeah.
So that's why the staff involvement and the staff participation is very important.
Okay. To the nurses, ne? I know what about the can you understand, and I want to know her experience here working with them so far. I feel this is the right time to say it. Yes. Yeah.
Botshilu, and it's a unique place.
Yes.
I couldn't have said it better than she did. And accepting it with all its challenges. I'm from outside Soshanguve.
Okay.
I drive more than 50 k's one way to the hospital.
Every day.
Every day. I've been here from 2017, and most of my people and friends will ask, but would you really have to drive all the way to a township and so on? You'll probably never understand.
Yes.
You're into a situation. The very fact that I'm in my own hospital, predominantly black hospital,
Yes.
nursing your own people in a township, highest standard of care, and professionalism all round. That is what has kept me here. And I think that's what attracts most of the people who are actually coming from outside Botshilu. And that is what has allowed me personally to stay this long. Yes, they do support us. And of course, if there is a need to be reprimanded, you will be reprimanded. Corrected and assisted professionally and otherwise.
Because that's what they're here for.
That's exactly what they
Hallelujah. And for you, mommy?
Well, I've been here also from 2018. It's been quite a nice experience because I'm from here. I'm from social media, not far away.
Almost one of
I'm born and raised there. So majority of people, I know them. I know majority of people that came in here. I know majority of the challenges that we have as social movement as a whole. And working near home and working with people that you know, it's been a very quite nice experience because we make means. Between me in this hospital, we make means for each and every single patient. I'm saying that because I'm at casualty, that's what the patients do. We make means. There's no patient that's going to get out of this hospital without being helped. There's no way, unless if you said no. But we make needs, whether money, whether what, but we give care to our patients, we give excellent care, we give kindness to our patients because we understand we're dealing with vulnerable people. A sick person, we can never expect a good attitude from a sick person.
Yes.
Remember, that's illness.
Yes.
So we put them first, we prioritize about them. We are saying to them, this hospital, it's near you for you guys. So we are giving all that we can to our trained patients. And then when coming to our matron and our HR, they've been very, very, very supportive. As like sister said, they're very, very supportive. They're very strict, but yes, they definitely have to be strict.
Yes.
We have time of playing here. We do a lot of playing in this hospital.
No,
Yes, we do play. It's so nice. And if there's problem, they are there to be raised and be fixed accordingly and appropriately. Fairly so.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I think you mentioned something important. You said a patient without being helped or actually choose. My wife and I think this last week she was at work and she went to this other hospital. I'm not gonna mention it. And they ran some tests and they said no, they don't see anything. But she said, I still feel that pain. And I said, you could have told me because most of the times I'm working with Botshilu, so I'm taking you there. I brought her here same day. And she was here for about three days. Only to find they ran same tests, but more Botshilu. Back really there's something, one little clots, but got that other hospital ababona sale. So basically, Botshilu, it's like you know when you have a car and a car is giving you problems and you're taking that car to a certain mechanic. And we have those by long hore. Instead of fixing the problem, they will add problems to your car. So Botshilu is that mechanic that will make sure that your car is perfect, even though it's well serviced. That's true. So you're doing a great job. So the experience, Lona, since you've been here at Botshilu Private Hospital, how has it been for you?
Well, from my side, I've started working in Botshilu in 2018.
Yeah.
Like Sister Nala said, as much as she's driving 50, I drive 100k one side. So I drive 200k from Joburg every day. And I've been doing this now for year number 6. So I wouldn't have done that if there was no reason. Yeah. And the reason is Botshilu. It's a happy place. Like she said, we've got our fun, we've got our tough days, but overall, and I've worked in many other hospitals, there's something here that keeps you here. Yeah. And I think for me, it's the staff, for me personally, it's the friendliness, and it's really, you get buy-in. If you want to change something, people are always willing to listen. And as much as there can be many tough days, nursing or patients and illness are always tough. There's something positive when you arrive here. And I can't explain that in all the words, but it's just something positive, and I love it to be here.
And for you?
Just to continue from what Matron said, I mean, my house is in Rustenburg.
Hey, mara khambe wa tsahalang mo?
Yeah, like so during the week I'm here, you know,
Yeah.
in the community. I'm renting, you know, close by to be close to work. But I think the passion of our people will inspire you to want to wake up and come to work and also make a change. Our nurses are absolutely fantastic. They love what they do. They're passionate about what they do. We are not in the wealthiest communities around, and the passion that the value that they add in the community's lives will motivate you.
Yes.
So I would encourage young people out here. Unemployment is rife. Nursing is still one of the fields that are very scarce in South Africa, and I don't understand why. It's not something that's shared out there.
Yes.
People must come and study nursing, and the beautiful thing about it is that you're not confined to just bedside nursing. Nursing is so broad. You can become a specialist trainer, you can become so many things, but your foundation starts at nursing. So if you're sitting at home wondering what you can do and have a passion for helping people, go study nursing, particularly your specialized fields like your ICU, your ERs, your theaters. There is a huge scarcity in South Africa for nurses. If COVID did not show us how important these people are, I think we'll never get it. So
Yes.
I work with sacred, scarce people here. They are gold. We love them to bits. We're strict. I love the fact that
No, Lena, I love that. Lena, I love
strict,
that. Yeah.
but it's not personal. We have to do things obviously
Yes.
by the law, by the rules, put our patients first and do things the right way, but we'll always appreciate them. I mean, this is all for them.
Yes.
This is all for them to show them that in 2024 Nurses Day, we appreciate you and we just want to publish and show everyone what you mean to us as a business, what you mean to our community, and what you do every day. Because sometimes we cannot say it every day.
Yes.
But hopefully this is a lasting memory for you guys to understand and always remember what you mean to us as the management of Botshilu.
You see? Well, I appreciate that on camera so much. No, so. And for you?
What was the question?
The experience since you've been here, how has it been?
I've been listening to my HR.
Oh no, like
Yeah, it was so
we
interesting. I
thinking.
even forgot the question. Well,
Yeah.
this is quite a very interesting experience, but there's also those difficulties that you will encounter. Remember with the allocation of this hospital when you said there's no way that it's gonna go smooth, it's gonna be a very smooth path. You're
Yes.
still gonna have those challenges of visitors, of people when they come and bring their patients. Some become aggressive to you, fight with you while you're trying to help. But there's also the nicest part of the patient that we receive here, which are very understandable, which have faith in us.
Yeah.
Since this hospital, like I know a lot of patients that they have been with us ever since
They keep
I
coming
arrived
back.
here. They keep on coming. They even know our names. It's you. It's like they come in when it's your shift. That's how they enjoy. Like they enjoy this hospital. They enjoy the experience and our staff, what we are giving to them.
Yes.
And also the management, whatever they're trying to bring to the hospital so that they grow. So it's all about that.
Okay, Mama?
It's beautiful. The experience has been beautiful.
All right, sweet and short. But yeah, I sense stress. Are you driving from Joburg? Mama, are you driving from?
Rustenburg.
East,
Yeah.
East.
And when I click on Rustenburg, when I just do a mokasi, I mean, like you are here. Yo, no, this is nice. And okay, to you, one next question: how does Botshilu Private Hospital foster a culture of diversity and inclusion among its workforce?
I mean, you can already see.
I can already tell,
We
ne?
are diverse.
Hallelujah.
We don't say we're in the township, therefore we hire a specific race or
Yes,
gender.
yes.
I think one of my colleagues earlier on said it's a female-dominated industry. Well, that's historical. But when we find that male talent, rest assured we're gonna get them in. And also another message to the community again, little boys, young boys out there, go out and study nursing. It's not a female-only field. We do need male nurses because the opportunities are there. You do not have to sit at home unemployed. Go study. Unfortunately for us, because we are still a smaller hospital, we don't have our college as yet. But as we grow financially, as we grow as a group, that will be one of the first things that we want to see happening, that we can train our own people. But I know government hospitals do train. Other private hospitals also do train. Find out, go study. Yeah.
Go to school.
Go to school.
I want the
Change
shortcut.
life.
Yes, no shortcuts.
Yeah.
Okay, to our matron, how do you promote collaboration and teamwork among the hospital staff to deliver exceptional healthcare service?
So no business, or in this case, no hospital will function if there's not teamwork amongst our staff. And I think of many of the things we've already said. Having team, you first have to get a team together, and getting a team together is the things that we already been trying to do. Is having our social days, having our nurses days, let the staff feel special, and then internally inside the units, they will have their manager, which will hopefully, and I'm surely giving them the guidance to make the teamwork within the units also strong, because even then, eventually, I'm just giving an example. They will send a patient straight from their unit to the maternity unit. That communication is very important.
Yes.
It's also because if there's going to be communication gap, the patient's going to be the one suffering for that. So them try to be communicating proper is very important. And for us as management, we need to facilitate that. But still internally, it's just having happy staff. Staff that want to be. If you're happy,
yes,
it comes natural. So for me, it's about being happy, having a social atmosphere, but also having the policies, having the procedures, having the strictness as well. Because in the end, it's all about the patient.
Okay, to our nurses, I also want to find out what are some of the challenges and as nurses, and how do you deal with those challenges?
The very first challenge is the language. I was just trained. Yes, especially it's a challenge, but it also says to us it's important to learn and understand your client's language.
Yes.
Especially if you're going to be caring for them, especially when it gets a bit rough.
Oh yes.
Can you imagine you're helping a lady to deliver? It's not an easy process, especially on her side. And all of us, when we reach that stage, you always revert back to your mother tongue. And that's when you lose each other. You miss the communication, and communication is critical.
Yeah.
So if it's at all possible, we should all try and learn. I'm the worst one. I've been here for years, but I'm still struggling. But I can speak.
Yeah.
So it's one of the challenges, given we are multilingual, diverse backgrounds, cultures as well from different areas. But you learn. People are very nice here.
Yeah.
You get to learn and you fit in over a very short space of time.
Okay, and for you?
The thing with me is that in ER, emergency department, there's a lot of things that you will see. The challenges, it's a lot. I'm only gonna speak about our community, like I said. We come across a lot of challenges. Our dearest people, when they bring patients in the hospital, when we tell them our rules here, they just don't wanna listen. I don't wanna use the word undermining. That will be extremely rude. So they want to enforce their wants. You know what I mean? And when you get to tell them that this is the rule of the hospital, this is how we do things. No, they want to enforce what they want. And when you start explaining further, it's like you are having a problem with them. And remember, there are other patients, they follow the same rules. And if I let you to oppose those rules, I'll be the wrong person. You know what I mean? So sometimes we will love that our community to understand each department has its own policies, has its own rules. We don't put these rules for ourselves.
Yes.
But the management do put it. Why? So that there is order. Imagine a hospital with no order, everyone coming in and out, that's the wishes. So that is for harmony's sake and for all the sake. So we will love them to respect those rules and understand that is there just to create order and harmony in the hospital. Discipline.
Okay, all right. And Spanish Salona, say difficult. What you're doing here, it's difficult. And I also want to find out, how important is it for you to have someone or a lot of understanding and supportive, not here at work, but at home, because sometimes you'll find that you have someone who doesn't understand, who's always complaining about you coming late, waking up early. How important is it for you to have someone who's supportive, since ule a nurse or ole HR or ole matron? How important is it to have that supportive person? It may be your kids or family member, husband, boyfriend, makwapeni, I don't know, but yeah. Yes. How important is it?
I think it's very important, and I think I mentioned COVID before. I mean, there's some tough days, and I remember a tough time was COVID.
Yes.
You would walk out. There were so many things that was, there was no real answers, and we'd go out. You'd be so stressed because you're out there. The world's been dying, and you thought any time of the day, you don't know how long you're going to be here or how long you're going to survive. Because the reality was that it was a tough time, and people did die more than before. So I think then just going home where there's stability, somebody to listen, is very important. And I think it's not only for that time. Every day, sometimes you just relieve and breathe out at home, and it's just to release the stress, because sometimes, like you say, there's many stressful days as well, and that's the way you need support at home. You cannot do this by yourself. There's just no one.
Okay, for you? Petrosiana.
Petros is very important.
Yes.
More important is, I would say, our wellness partner, which we have available absolutely free of charge for our employees. A lot of our staff do not necessarily come from the area. It's people from all walks of life that they have left their families to come care for our community here in Soshanguve.
Yes.
So the fact that we do have a team, that's nationwide, a qualified psychologist that will help you individually as an individual, somebody to call 24-hour helpline for free, and your family members. Sometimes your children are going through it at home and you are here working. So it sort of gives us comfort that you just give your little girl or little boy a number that they can call and speak to a psychologist, a child professional, and they can get them through whatever they're going through. So those are just one of the initiatives that we offer as a company to our staff, because we understand some of us are living here family, and you can't necessarily call them and they get what you're going through. So we do have those initiatives in the business, and also your colleagues. I mean, we feed off each other. Sometimes a challenge that you're going through, somebody has seen it before, so they can offer you that guiding ear and a guiding voice at the end of the day. You can never be an island in our industry. You have to work with people.
Okay, for you, Mama.
That is so correct. Even your family, if they fully understand the nature of work that you're doing,
yes,
how you're working and communicating with them, very often becomes very supportive. For instance, sometimes you find that they'll need an extra midwife for whatever reason, and they'll call when it's supposed to be your day off. Because the family understands the nature of your work and what it means to you. They'll understand and say, I'm sorry, we're no longer going out. I have to go to work now. They assist.
Okay, for you, Mama?
For me, I'm still young.
Oh, you're still young?
Yeah, I'm still under my parents' roof, so they definitely understand.
Oh, salongwana mama.
They understand everything. So it's easy for me. I don't face any challenges. They understand the demand in this profession itself. They know that sometimes I might not come exactly the same time as my time. I might have a recess when it's not good time. They literally have to understand. They'll literally have to understand that I might come to work when I'm off and so forth. So it's not a transmit for us. They literally so supportive.
Okay. All right. To you, can you discuss any innovative HR strategies implemented at Botshilu Private Hospital to enhance employee satisfaction and retention?
Well, I'll just mention a few. There's a lot of things that strategies that you can implement, but I think the first one, the reason why people put through their CVs out there is so that they can earn a living. So number one, we ensure that we pay competitive salaries.
Yes.
People are not less than in the market. They can proudly show. So so that's one of the first things. Although we are a smaller group, but you cannot say we are less than. So that's one thing I'm very proud of in terms of, our rewards and recognition. We try to catch our people doing right. We try to do things like this, where we show them that we support you, we appreciate you, and we value what you do and what you bring to the table. We develop you, we promote internally. I think one of my colleagues said earlier on, in terms of promotions that happen, will always start internally, especially our matron here, because she has the biggest department. She will always start with her people. So I think in the last 2 years since I've been here, we've hired about 5 managers from Botshilu. So I love that about us. If you show the initiative, we will definitely promote you. So yeah.
Okay, to our matron, can you share a success story that simplifies the hospital's commitment to excellence in patients' care?
Yeah, well, actually last night we received a very beautiful, somebody shared a TikTok video.
Yeah.
One of our
I saw
patients
that.
actually made, what's
From
nice to be in this this young generation.
Yeah.
They have access to TikTok and all.
Yeah.
Look, it can be against you or it can be for you. But a beautiful video was made with the front of our hospital, right through to the ward where she received the service. She even opened the lid where they made the food that the kitchen served to her. And then she wrote the most beautiful message that she received 5-star care. She see this place where I received 5-star care at this hotel. At the hotel, she displays the Botshilu Private Hospital at the entrance. And then she just gave a beautiful reference to everything and how wonderful her stay was. And I think we've got many of these success stories. We get a lot of emails and we get letters where people really appreciate us. But that was just a recent one I want to put out there. People to make a video of your stay and put it out there, it's really special. So that's a success story I want to share.
Today we're actually celebrating our nurses. We're celebrating you today, and it's so important. But I want to find out from you guys, what can you say about Nurses Day? Let me start here.
Nurses Day has been there forever. Okay, so it can definitely come into. For me, you can definitely get something, because you're doing it every year. It can very much become just a routine thing. But every year, especially at Botshilu, we try to make it something different. And every year it will be different. Just having this set up for this Nurses Day, I think it's very special. And I'm very happy to share my message of Nurses Day to the nurses of Botshilu. And I want to wish you the best day. But not only today, for the rest of your life, for the rest of your career. So that's just my message for Nurses Day.
Okay, for you, Mama?
For me, a Nurses Day and being a nurse, it's very much a moral and an ethical field. We have so many professions. Of course, there is professional competencies, knowledge, and all those kind of things. But for us, I would say I touch a lot of moral attributes and ethical attributes. And to say, on this day, we must always remember why we chose to do nursing. It's not just for employment, and it's not just for money.
Yes.
It's more than that, and more is expected of us. That is why maybe it's easier for us to pick up a lot of negative things around what is done by nurses or not done by nurses, because there's more emphasis on those aspects of care and of delivery and of service to our people. If just on that day is to we get reminded of why we are here where we are, and why is it so important to carry on that length.
Okay, and for you?
For me, these are heroes of our community. In your community, when you come into hospital, if you've ever been admitted, you'll know that doctor will come and see you 2 minutes. These are the people that you spend the rest of your day with. So these are the first people that will see you if something is going down with your health. So they are the most important people in our lives. We just want to say thank you for carrying the profession high. Thank you for carrying the Botshilu banner high. We are so happy that we see TikToks about our hospital, all because of your work. So we appreciate you, we thank you, and we ask that you continue doing the good work that you do for our community.
Okay, and for you?
Nurses Day remind us of the privilege that we individuals have in this field. Remember, there's thousands of people out there wish to be nurses.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's expensive. It's
Yes.
it was before. And it becomes very difficult to have more nurses. And there will be a gap whereby there's lack of nurses. So it's a privilege that we're sitting here, we are nurses, we are employed, and then being able to give care, being able to make a difference in one's life. Nursing is all about skipping meals. Right? It's about skipping your tea time, skipping your lunch time,
Yes.
prioritizing about that pure patient. Just to hold the hand and giving care, that's enough. That's enough. So that's all about Nurses Day. It's all about, it's for us to remind why we are here.
Someone earlier said something about gifts that they get every year here, you know, and every year it's something different, you know. So I feel blessed and I'm so emotional now because I came at the right time, the right date. Basically, I'm at the right place because I feel blessed, because I know I will also receive something special today, even if I'm not a nurse, but I feel so blessed. So this year, maybe you can just tell me, they can't hear us, so maybe you can tell me what are they getting.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
We don't want to spoil it for them.
Oh man, I can't wait for my surprise.
We want to.
And there's always those beautiful gifts.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
never predict.
You can
But
never.
every time when we receive them, we love them. Like,
Yeah.
we accept them because sometimes you can find something written your name there. It's so special, you know, having that specific cup with your name on it. That's so special. They bring beautiful presents for us, definitely.
Yeah, no, Matron, it's short notice.
For you?
Yeah, that is why I wanted to say it's short notice. Mine doesn't have to have my name on it because I know it's a procedure, so it will take time. So it doesn't have to have my name on it. But am I gonna get something? Yeah.
No, we'll arrange with
We'll
the
make a
HR.
plan.
We'll make a plan.
Connections. but you know what, thank you so much. We're here today, we're celebrating you, and I love our relationship. You know, we've interviewed so many doctors here and we learned a lot from them, and even today we came here and I'm still learning. So basically every day when I'm here I'm learning. I think next time when we come back we'll be interviewing the security guards, the cleaners, you know, make sure we cover everyone, you know. But you're doing a great job, and just continue doing that great job, and may God bless you, and then I increase the salary. Hallelujah.
Amen to
So
that.
so let me okay, the nurses have to go and work, and then you have to prepare the gifts, you know. So thank you. Your last words to our viewers, and then we close it.
Happy Nurses Day.
I was like, hey, short.
Happy Nurses Day. We love you.
Okay, my happiness day, it's for them. So I want to hear from the nurses because that one was unique and nearly at same time. So I want to hear from the nurses. Yeah, your last your last word.
Happiness Day. Happiness Day to us.
To myself.
It's our day. It's
Yeah.
all about us. We must keep on carrying the good work that we are doing.
It's all about us, viewers. It's all about us nurses. It's all about us today. So thank you so much for watching. Till we meet again, this is Connekt Media. My name is Bundengese, and let's continue having fun and learning everything about everything. Remember, don't forget to subscribe to Botshilu Private Hospital on YouTube and Connekt Media for you to know everything. Botshilu Private Hospital. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.